So welcome back to the channel, everyone, and yeah, welcome to the first trip that I'm out after my eye infection. Well, maybe you can see it, it's still a bit dark, but it's not really over yet. But yeah, today was promising and the last couple of days it really felt better. So I thought I have to get out again. I have to be here in nature to enjoy it. You know, there's still a little bit of purple heather here in the foreground. I almost missed the whole heather season due to the infection, but it is going better now. The only thing that I just noticed, I've only been driving around for like 5 minutes around my hometown, and when driving longer, this is about 25 minutes, I'm immediately tired by all the things that come through my eyes, and also the street lights, they just don't look normal. I didn't drive at night before, but the street lights are more like stars, so that isn't normally the case with my eyes. What I learned from my wife is that she has that with her sighting. That's why she's wearing glasses and I'm not, but apparently that is what it looks like if you can't see right. But I am just so glad that I'm out again. And I've recently, I think the last video that I recorded was also in this area, and normally I try to shift areas a little bit to keep the channel interesting, but at this point, I have to be honest, I really don't care. I'm just happy to be out here, and I'm 100% positive, look at these conditions, that we're gonna have a cracker of a morning here and get some amazing images. So yeah, let's see what we can find. So look at this sky here in front of me. Just gonna try to photograph it, or film it, I have to say. See that beautiful red piece over here? You know, the rest of the sky is almost open except for that specific part there. I'm just trying to get a composition here, but I don't know that red spot is just in a spot in the sky that it's not really useful. So unless I go down there, but there are some more photographers here and I don't want to ruin their shots by walking down. Also here, look up. Some really nice magenta pink colors in the sky. So I'm just trying to catch a couple of shots here with that, yeah, patch of sky there. But now I'm looking on that side, I'm thinking maybe that's even better. So not quite sure what to do here, but I'll show you these first images. I think 1 or 2 are pretty nice. Real moody, atmospheric, just the way I like it. So first shots of the day. So hopefully my eyes are still working. So let me know in the comments what you think of these shots. So normally I'm out here on my own in this location, but right now there are 5 other photographers that I've never seen before, you know. I'm making this area way too popular, I think, but yeah, it doesn't matter, you know, there's room enough for all of us. So but I found another shot quite difficult to what I normally seem to like, but let's show you this side. You see, I'm framing up a part of the left tree and the right tree, and I'm using that beautiful shaped tree here as my center, and just look at the sky above it. There are some really nice clouds up there in that sky. At first I took a normal shot here, but I'm gonna try to take a long exposure here. So I'm gonna do it in my live G&D. Why live G&D? That's real simple, because I'm just too lazy to do it in anything else. So I just want to see if I can get some movement in that sky. Let's move it. See if I want to shot at f8 at the moment. Let me show you. This is the shot. You know, I've got f8 and then I have a 30-second exposure, which I think will work nice. I have to make it a little less bright to make sure I'm not overexposing that sky. Focusing on that tree in the back. Let's see how that comes out. Those clouds are moving quite fast, so it might just produce a little bit of movement in that sky. And just a couple of seconds ago that spot was completely pink, so I guess I ruined that. But I think maybe you can see my eyes now. Let's have a look. You can see that they are still not opened up all the way, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and at least I'm able to enjoy this again. You know, it did cross my mind over the past few weeks. What if this is going to be a permanent thing? What if there's something going to be damaged due to this and I'm not going to be able to see? Whoa, real frustrating, I can tell you that. So let's have a look. That actually looks quite nice. Not as much movement as I hoped it would be, but I will settle for this. So this is the shot. So I let go of those clouds for a minute there. Most of the pink colors are out of the sky. I was just looking for a nice spot to include the sun into my photograph. And I actually found this beautiful shaped tree here standing on a bit of a slope, so it's going down. And then on the right top corner you can see the sun appearing above the tree line in the back. And I positioned the camera just really low. Let me show you why. You can see that there is a real nice division. I divided the screen. Let's talk it like this. You see, you have this slope in the background, then there's this layer of fog as my foreground, and then just this beautiful sky. I'm just looking at the histogram here. If nothing is overexposed, and I'm taking a high-res shot here, so I can easily lift up those darks in the foreground. So I was just talking to the other people that are up there. They're all using graduated filters. Nothing wrong with that, just nothing wrong with that. It's just not my style thing or something like that. I don't know. I don't like to use them. So I often only use the HDR techniques or high-res shots or live G&D filters and stuff like that. The only filters that I use are polarizers or ND filters if the live ND filter isn't sufficient enough. So that's the way I work, you know. Everyone has his own thing, and I think this is one of mine. So I'm gonna take the shot again because the sun is now peeking over the horizon, and I have to be careful because if I don't watch out during the high res shot, it takes multiple shots, the sun gets too bright, so I'm underexposing it a little bit. Not underexposing it, but not keeping it all the way to the right. That looks quite interesting. At least it's a shot that I've never shot before here, so quite happy with that. So this is the shot. So I'm not quite sure about this next shot, but just look behind me. You can see that there is a massive light ray coming through this tree here in front. And if you go down, maybe you can't see it like this, but you can see it here, I think. I positioned the tree on the right, so a lot of negative space, but you can look into the distance there, and just on the horizon are a couple of grasses sticking above. So it's not a complete flat line here on the left. I just seem to like that, so it's a bit of a silhouette shot, but still with the high res shots, and I'm trying to keep it on the brighter side so we can see those light rays. I'm putting up a real high aperture to increase those light rays, just making sure nothing is overexposed, and hopefully I can even pull up some of those pink colors here in the foreground, because there is a rather nice, let's see, you can see it here, pink patch here in the bottom running towards that tree. So there's still a lot more pink left than I expected, so I'm happy I went out. I can really feel that my eye is starting to vibrate or something, you know. It's just a bit intense looking through the camera and all that stuff, and there's bright lights, you know. I couldn't stand the bright lights, but I'm getting there, you know. I'm out here. Amazing, what are conditions again. I just feel so lucky with an area like this on my doorstep, you know. This is about the closest nature reserve to my house, so that's why I often come here. Yeah, just real happy with that, and this is another magical shot that I never shot before from this location. The funny thing with photography is that you can come here any time in the year and take completely different shots, you know. The sun is now rising on that side. A couple of weeks ago it was over there, and about 2 months ago it rose right over there. And what you're getting is that the light is completely different in this area. So every tree, every piece of grass, everything just looks completely different to what you've seen the last time. And last time that area there was really beautiful, but the sun isn't coming there now. It takes way too long before it gets over the tree line to lit up that part. So I'm gonna walk to the back, to this side, and hopefully we can find a couple of decent shots there. So let's see. So this is a good shot to show you what your own position can do with a photograph. So let me show you here in movie mode. If I look at this dead tree right now, you can see it here. You can see that the top intersects with the tree line in the back there. So it's a rather nice shot, but I just don't like that tree line. So now let me show you what happens. See, I just look behind me. There's just a little hill here behind me. It's just maybe a meter. So let me show you what I just found. If I walk in here, and of course I'm really careful where I'm stepping. I don't want to destroy all this heather here. But on top of this hill is just a tiny bunch of sand. So let me put you down. And I'll just stand on this and I'll show you the same tree from just 10 meters further away. So you can see the tree now, and just look at the tree line. It's completely free of those white spots. So this position is much better to take this photograph than where I was just standing, and it's just 10 meters further to the back, just a little bit higher. It's not even a meter, it's maybe half a meter higher, but it just gave me a little bit more reach to get this tree in an open space. And what I like about this position is that I can really use that side light coming in from the left, putting the tree on the right, and it just works. So I'm going to take the shot now that the light is still good. You can still see some pink heather around it on the ground. Taking a handheld high-res shot here. See if it's in focus. Yeah, that's just really nice. I think a really nice shot. So yeah, this is it. So with that dead tree, I am going to end the video. It's not that the light is bad or that the fog is gone. There's still a lot of fog around on that side. It's cleared a little on those little lakes here in front. But yeah, you know, this is my first trip after my eye infection. I can really feel the vibrations in my eye, especially the right eye where it started with. You know, the left eye that came after it actually feels quite okay. But the right eye with the biggest infection still isn't fully recovered. So still have to drive back for about 15-20 minutes. I don't want to take any risks on this first trip. I think I got a couple of nice images. Again, I've been here so many times, and again I shot a lot of images that I never shot before, never seen before even. That dead tree there, never seen it before, you know, a dead tree growing from nothing. I don't know, maybe I got new eyes, you know, maybe there's a new filter in my eyes looking for new shots, you know, that would be nice. So yeah, let's just try to make the negative a positive, and yeah, I'm just happy to be out here again. I'm really thankful for all your support. Remember, if you want to support the channel, my 2025 calendar is on sale. Yeah, you can order it on my website. There's a link in the description down here. You will massively support this channel. Or you can use the buy me a coffee link underneath this video if you just want to support me with a coffee or a water. I don't drink coffee, or I could even see you can change it and buy me a pizza. You know, I love pizza, so maybe you can buy me a pizza. But yeah, no idea. But if you want to support the channel, just consider doing that. There's a link underneath here. I just really appreciate everything you are doing. A like or thumbs up or subscribe to the channel is far enough for me. You know, it's just a great experience being out here making these videos for you to watch. So thanks for watching. If you didn't already, consider pushing that subscribe button, and I hope to see you on the next video, hopefully with a little bit of a better eye. I have no idea where I'm going to be. If this is going to stick, I'm going to stay around my house for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm sure it will heal. At least I've got the feeling that it will heal. So yeah, hope to see you next time. I'm rubbling around now, so I'm gonna end it. See you next time. Bye bye.